Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a special reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Aries, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, you can find that information in my Buy Me a Coffee link, my official Instagram and TikTok, all listed in the About section of my YouTube page, and I thank you so much in advance. Aries, I hope that you're doing well. This is a special 2026 overall forecast reading for you. I'm going to be using two decks for your reading today. The first one for the overall energy is going to be from the Soul Coaching Oracle deck, and at the end I will read from the book. And we're going to be using the Artist Decoded Tarot for the tarot portion of your reading. The cards have been pre-shuffled. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for their 2026 overall forecast. For Aries, please. Wow, number 51, which reduces to a 6, the Lover's card of the Major Arcana, Gemini energy. The Lover's card can talk about divine partnership, divine union, or choice. Being at a choice point. And the word you got is voyage. Number 51, voyage. This is a beautiful card, and you can see it's kind of an Earth-like planet beneath it. So it's almost like the clouds are up above the Earth. Floating. It's a floating heavenly body, this clipper ship. It's such a, I don't know why, it just strikes me so like poetic in this moment. It's dreamy, it's fantastical. There's something to your energy for 2026 that seems larger than life, magical, fantastical, full of wonderment, words like that. Like just short of a fairy tale. You know, and fairy tales can have their adversity too. I don't want to make it seem like, oh, we're just gonna have a happy-go-lucky year. It's more about the journey, the adventure of it all. But it's classic Aries, go big or go home, certainly. But you're going to have a choice about it, I think, in 2026 about which direction you're moving into. But it's going to be a big one. You're going to have a big decision to make in 2026. So I'm going to get 3 cards for the base spread, 3 cards for clarifier. The first card will be about what are you releasing. The second card, what are you welcoming in 2026? And then the last cards will be advice from Spirit. I am not taking any reversals. That's something that Spirit has advised me. That I'm not reading reversals right now, and I don't know if that's like a long-term thing or what that is, but we're gonna go with what Spirit says. 2 more. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, you got 1 extra. Wow, okay. You got 1 extra. Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to take that as part of your overall energy. Brand new opportunity. Doors opening. This sense of optimism with the aces. Aces bring new from Spirit. It's divinely guided. It's like Spirit opening up the heavens and saying, hey, Aries, are you coming? Hello, are you coming? You're going to take the opportunity? You're going to get on the ship? Are you going to move? And this is you saying yes. Yes, I am. I'm serious about it. I'm going to do it. It's like Spirit showing me the bat signal from Batman. You know the bat signal? This could have been a part of a call for help, spiritual help. You sent up your signal flare, or your, maybe you wrote down your manifestations on a piece of paper and burned it, that kind of thing. Some kind of ritual. Maybe you just put it in your journal. Maybe you prayed about it. Maybe it's a manifestation that you wrote on your bathroom mirror. You sent up the bat signal, hoping that spirit would see it, and dare I say they have. And it's almost like, okay, now you're traveling towards it. Oh, one of my candles just went out. It's been on for a while. So I always burn 2 candles, and one of them just went out. So the timing of it is very interesting. Hold on. Just gonna light another one because I always like to have 2 going to honor my twin flame connection. Candle burning out, it's almost like, okay, I heard that expression the other day, candle burning at both ends. So maybe you're just trying to reorient and reprioritize what you want at this time or in 2026, so that you're not burning the candle at both ends, so that you can focus all your attention and energy into one dedicated pursuit. We could be talking about an actual trip, but I'm also seeing, I don't see it on the table, but I see it in my mind's eye. I see the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords card talks about moving from choppy waters to calm waters. It's like being able to move out of a situation that is no longer serving our best and highest good, and then kind of setting sail for something different, something better. So this feels very, very proactive in 2026. New opportunity coming, you recognizing it and walking through the open door. What are you releasing? 4 of Swords. There could have been a heartache, heartbreak in your recent past. You've spent a lot of time perhaps indoors, resting, recuperating, healing from that heartache, maybe talking to spirit, because I kind of see this church in the background, talking to spirit, praying. And now there's this sense that I'm lifting myself out of this energy. I don't want to be, stuck, because this is very much a card of inaction. It halts all the action, actually. And it actually quiets the mind for a moment. And you're telling me that you're lifting out of that. You're lifting out of that place, you're releasing that energy, and you're releasing this. 7 of Cups, indecision. 7 of Cups is a card that's known as being spoiled for choice. There's so many things to choose from, so many possibilities, that sometimes we get paralyzed by it. We get stuck. And this is what you're releasing. Almost like this belief that you need to stay in this resting energy. If you feel like it's time to move forth after some kind of heartache or heartbreak, then do it. You know yourself best. I have a feeling though, somebody might be like, if you're like grieving something, a relationship or connection or whatever, and somebody says, oh, Aries, maybe you should take a little bit more time, and you're just like, for what? And I'm not talking about like if you're really going through something mental health wise. It's good to check in with yourself, and if you need some extra time, you take some extra time. But I don't feel like that's the situation for you. I feel like your attitude about it is like, yes, I needed to grieve that loss or that mistake I made or whatever. I'm moving on from it now. I want to move. And I'm tired of being confused about things. I made my decision about the direction I want to move into because Spirit showed it to me very clearly. What is Aries welcoming in? Knight of Wands. This makes sense. This sense of passion, inertia, excitement, spontaneity. That's the Knight of Wands. In a way, I feel like this is you. Just embracing your need to try something new. Be bold and assertive about something. It's interesting though, because it's clarified by number 14 of the Major Arcana, the Temperance card. The thing about the Temperance card is Temperance is all about slowing things down a little bit. Let's have some patience. Let's weigh what's going on here. Transmute, change, evolve what we need to transmute, change, and evolve. So these two cards are in tension with one another. For your 2026, what are you welcoming in? But they can work in your favor because it's like Spirit just said, know when to hold them and know when to fold them. It's almost like you're going to know when you can accelerate activity, when you can be bold, when you can move fast, and you're going to know, okay, now it's time to kind of slow our roll, slow down, be very careful and measured about how we approach a situation. So it's almost like there's this mastery of both happening for you in 2026. Like when we put the sails up, that helps carry the boat forward. We put the sails down when we want to stay still. So it's like having a mastery over how to steer your own ship. Maybe now that you have a goal in mind, or you see an opening up ahead, it's like you know now how to reorient yourself. And you're going to go fast when you need to go fast, and you're going to go slow when you need to go slow. What does this have to do with Spirit? What area of life does this have to do with? Thank you. Wow. 3 cards just popped out. The King of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the 3 of Swords. See? Wow. Okay, so I asked for a clarifier. The question was, what area of life does this energy have to deal with? What are we relating this quick movement and inertia forward with the patience aspect? And the 3 of Swords comes out. This 3 of Swords, maybe that we thought we were over and we want to move swiftly ahead. And Spirit said, okay, Aries, I'm with you, but whatever it was that caused that disappointment in the past, it's not quite away from your energy yet. And just be careful that you're not trying to outrun 7 of Swords, this sneaky thievery procrastinator card. Just make sure you're not trying to outrun this painful energy that you still need to pay some attention to. Because while this is over here as something you want to release, it's almost like make sure you got all of it that you're actually releasing. Because this is very sneaky energy, 7 of Swords. It's almost like you trying to convince yourself that everything is all set sail, nothing to see here, ready to go now Don't worry about what's behind. It's okay. We're going here now. There's a little bit of that, I feel. And the King of Pentacles here, it's kind of like, but haven't I proven myself? King of Pentacles is very much at the top of their game. By you taking a moment to reflect and really grapple with this, it doesn't take away any part of your cool exterior. It's almost like the idea of vulnerability. When we show our vulnerability in front of others, do we appear weak? I dare say that it depends on the company that you keep. And if you keep company with people that cannot handle your vulnerability, that might be something that you want to question. In the advice from Spirit, King of Swords, Gemini reflected in the King of Swords, sometimes Libra. King of Swords is somebody who is very discerning, very powerful, just like the King of Pentacles. But while the King of Pentacles deals with material world, the 3D aspect of things, King of Swords talks all about strategy. Strategy, focus, information, facts, clear communication. Spirit is saying be very clear about what it is that you are strategizing as part of this next move. 5 of Wands, because there may be the tendency later on down for you to be at odds with yourself. 5 of Wands is my card of kind of inner turmoil and wanting to move in 10 directions at once and then just get in your own way. So whatever this heartache, heartbreak, disappointment is, and you know what it is. It was the first thing you thought of when I started talking about, you know, having to rest and recuperate from some sense of disappointment or loss. That's the thing. That's the thing we're talking about in this reading. You know what it is. It's one of these situations that if you don't actually deal with it, it's going to keep cropping back up. Trust me. Just trust me. You really want to focus on that for the time being and say goodbye to it for good. But it still lingers in this reading, so Spirit wants me to draw your attention to it. I'm going to pull one more card on this 3 of Swords. On this in particular, Spirit, what is your advice? 3 of Pentacles. Don't stay in isolation. 3 of Pentacles can talk about collaboration and co-creation, especially with Spirit. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to bring other people into the fold of whatever this loss was for you or disappointment. Because when we're around Soul Tribe, it's not that they sugarcoat things, but they can lift us up. They can lift us out of a place of fear and into something a little bit more high vibrational. Like, let's transmute that fear and into something that we can use, into something that serves us, that works for us, rather than us being a slave to it. So Spirit's advice for you is to reach out and ask for help, especially if it's Spirit's help. They're waiting to help you. You have to ask for it. I'm going to read from the book, number 51, Voyage. 51. Your life is a spiritual voyage, and it isn't always what it seems. There have been no wrong turns. Every adventure and misadventure was a part of this course. You're a sacred traveler on a pilgrimage to your soul. There's always a deeper meaning to your life's journey than what appears on the surface, even when you're sailing through dark waters and stormy seas. If you allow yourself to feel it, you'll know that you're always seen, loved, and cherished by the universe, the Creator, and your angels. So that's your reading, Aries. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Aries.